For a moment, it's just darkness and bells. You can't see anything. It's just pitch black and the sound of ringing. When you finally wrench your eyes open, you can see the column of smoke surging up toward the sky, a cloud of thick black fog that rolls out over the street. It looks like the explosion destroyed this house, destroyed the coffin maker's shop, blew out the windows in the buildings next to it, and sent debris scattering into the street, smashing the storefront across the road. Standing amid the chaos, waving his bell frantically, comes, "All is well! All is well! All is well!" A guard, desperately attempting to get control of the situation. He waves his arm back and forth, the clanging of the bell uh, only exacerbating the ringing in your ears. What do you do?
I think, this is probably the best time in character to fly away, but I think we should all do something similar to that stealthily.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We should, get the fuck out. ASAP.
Okay.
Gents, we didn't come all this fucking way for nothing, too. You got them bones.
Did we get bones?
You did.
You
You have the bones.
Yeah, I'm
These
not.
were the bones stolen from the graveyard before that kept the undead away or something?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not saying flee the city or the town. I'm just saying, let's get out of this general area right now because we're the only ones leaving the exploding building.
Most of the guards seem concerned with calming down the panic as a mob surges through the street, doing their best to get away from the flaming wreckage of the coffin maker's shop.
I say back to the church, boys. We didn't do all that work for no fucking reason. We could have very well gone after the Wizards of Wine winery, establishing a supply route for both the gentleman's wine and opening the door to my supplier back in Waterdeep. But no, we had to come looking for these cursed fucking bones. Back to the church, and let's get what's due to us.
If you're gonna try and leave the scene without being seen, I need stealth checks with advantage. So here's how it works: if you're wearing heavy armor of any kind, you have disadvantage on stealth checks. Normally, you have disadvantage on stealth checks. In this instance, you get to roll normally. If you don't have heavy armor on or anything else giving you a disadvantage on stealth checks, roll it with advantage. Does that make sense?
Oof. I very much wish that I had more utility spells at this moment.
Double
Stealth.
disadvantage.
Mine's at regular, no advantage.
I don't have any armor, so I'm good.
Where the fuck is stuff?
I'm at the very bottom of skills, up one.
Thing. It worked. I mean, kinda. I get disadvantage because I have heavy whatever the fuck, so whichever roll that is.
You got a lower.
You don't have disadvantage, but we just take the number on the left because you also don't have advantage. So with that in mind, and I'm not going to worry about rolling for Apothema. If his character comes up, I'll hash it out. But for the most part, he just sort of sticks with you guys. However, Oggy,
Yo.
you are leaving the crowd behind, keeping pace as best you can with amid the chaos with your compatriots. When you
Mhm.
feel a hand on your shoulder, and then claws threatening to dig in to your flesh,
Punch it.
you punch the hand, or you try and turn it around and punch whoever's grabbing you.
I'm gonna punch whatever's grabbing me.
All right, roll me an unarmed attack.
Give me 1 second as I figure this out. I punched it.
You deal 2 bludgeoning damage as you haul off and slam your fist into the stomach of a guard who was standing behind you. The man bends slightly, purling around the blow, exhaling a sort of breathy gasp or breathy sigh as though you partially knocked the wind out of him. He lets go of you, stumbling backward, and you see that his left arm is fiendish in nature. Where there should be skin are deep red scales, and rather than a normal human hand, there is a 4-fingered hand ending in blackened claws, and he's carrying on the in his right hand a bearded axe that he brandishes at you and says, "I think you ought to watch who you're throwing your hands at, friend."
I think you should not put your hand on my shoulder.
I had a question for you. I am
What?
I'm the captain of the guard. I think I have the right to detain who I please.
Yeah, you think that might be the case, but you should not put your hand on me. I got bad reactions. You just have one.
He gives you a stare. He is, and I'll pull up a picture of him. Hang on.
I don't give a fuck with it. I'm gonna punch him again.
So Pat got accosted.
Pat is accosted. Yes. The rest of you, how do you react to this? Do you continue on, hoping that the captain doesn't see you? Do you stop? Do you?
Yeah, no, I would totally not leave a bro behind.
Okay. This is what the guard looks like.
Oh, fuck. Maybe I would.
He's bald, with tan skin, sort of a broad nose, and a scowl that could, unlike jet fuel, melt steel beams. This man is, he looks dangerous.
Can
And-
Craig use axe? What?
And he glares at you and says, "I just saw you come out of that shop. What were you doing in there, and why did it explode?"
Hey man, the old man was crazy and he blew it himself up and everything in it. I'm just saving my own skin.
Yeah, I would like to slide in there and try to, even though I'm a nasty old bird, I try to like slide in there and kind of smooth over the situation. Like, look, we weren't responsible for any of this. Squawk.
You weren't responsible for blowing up the building you just walked out of.
Nope. I got nothing to do with it, but the guy that you can ask and interrogate is in that building that's still on fire. If you choose to go into that building, that is between you and Bahamut, okay?
Me and who?
Bahamut. I didn't stutter.
Who is Bahamut?
My lord and savior and yours too.
funny lord never to have introduced himself.
It's because you don't believe. Here's a pamphlet. Hand him a pamphlet.
He takes the pamphlet and stares at you and says, "Are you proselytizing outside the scene of a crime?"
Call it what you want.
No, that's not what we're doing at all. No. I would try to I would like to try to lie the asses off to him. That like not about what really happened, but about the exact situation, right? So I would like to lie and tell him that like it was the coffin maker himself that did it. We were in there talking to him and he went crazy, and you can inspect the damage and see that like a bunch of his coffins were full of dynamite. We didn't have anything to do with it.
Roll me a deception check. At
Okay.
advantage.
Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna.
Because you're only telling a partial lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it. He narrows his eyes at you, Ku, and then back at Oggy, and hands him the pamphlet back and says, "Be on your way, then. We'll come find you if we have further questions." No,
I don't hear beeps.
Pat, I don't hear beeps.
Okay. That's really, it's really loud.
Squawk, come on, baby birds. Let's get out of here quickly. And I'm gonna, open my wings and kind of try to gesture the crowd the fuck out of here.
Remember, it's just me and you.
You guys.
Oh, okay.
You guys quickly rejoin your companions, finding your way through the crowd as Izik, the guard captain, backs off for the time being. And you make your way away from the coffin shop.
Nailed it. I should definitely put skill points in social skills. That's what I'm trying to figure out, is because I've already claimed I'm like a super old, like oily bird, but like how do I explain charisma?
Well, charisma is also, I've been told, it's not just looking nice, and it's not even necessarily that you look really nice and that you are a fast talker or charming or whatever. It's also force of personality.
Yeah,
it's your, if intelligence is your understanding of the world around you, and wisdom is your intuition about the world around you, your ability to sort of synergize information. Charisma is your ability to talk or enforce that will. It's your ability to translate what you want into something tangible.
Yeah.
Whether that's through other people or through magic. It is literally your force of will.
So I totally do. Like, I realize that. I'm just trying to figure out what, I guess, like, I'm kind of like Master Splinter kind of thing is what I'm thinking, like the old rat guy, but everybody kind of respects him.
I mean, you're an old sorcerer of a particular kind of magic that
That's a good one, yeah.
doesn't often have old people. Wild sorcerers don't usually last very long. Eventually, the fireball option comes up.
I got actual fireball now, so no problem.
But you have survived so far without.
Oh, good point. Everybody make sure they're level 5.
Yeah.
What?
Wait,
Yeah,
we're level 5?
Yes.
You're level 5.
I don't want to level. I don't
That's
even know how to do
super
that.
easy. You just look at the chart for your class, and you'll get like 1 or 2 things. Level 5 is a nothing level. I mean, I guess it's fireball for me, but there's nothing else like other than that. It's just like another proficiency bonus, and that's it. I only know 6 spells. Sorcerer kind of sucks that way.
You only know 6 spells.
So I have multiple slots, right? So I can cast more than 6, but I only know 6 spells
Only
that I
know
can
3
actually like
fucking
prepare.
spells.
You're a cleric. You have every spell available to you.
Well, in this character sheet, I only have 3.
Clerics prepare a
Yeah, you
number
got it
of
wrong.
spells
Yeah.
equal to whatever plus their whiz mod.
Yeah, but you can pick from all cleric spells every morning or whatever, and I can't do that. I can only pick from my 6.
Yeah, but you can prepare. You know all of the spells, but you can only prepare X of them, and then you have X slots to cast with.
I see.
Yeah, I don't know them all though. So ones that aren't on my list, I can't pick because I didn't pick those when I leveled up. 6 spells, none sucks. But that's just sorcerer. Like that's the trade-off.
You're viewing read only. I made the fucking character.
Oh shit! I just deleted the group token. I got this. Oh, it's much better sized. I can see it. Ches, can you put backgrounds on the white ass text, please? Because I can't see shit on this map. If you make a black filled in rectangle, like back a layer.
I got you, boo.
I guess I could just craft my own, like from scratch.
What?
Ches can change the layers of things I can't. But I could place a background and then text and make it work. Yeah, there's also a church, and then I think what is it? The dude with the lions zone. So we had missions. We got the bones, yeah. So we got to get to the church. Is it really late? Everybody else level up, please.
No, you did this in the morning. It's about noon.
Yeah, I'd say let's try to get to the church as quick as possible then.
Let's
It's
slink
the
our way
other
back.
side of town,
And a possible reminder about which direction we're leaving for Wizards of the Wine. I'd assume to the west, probably? Or north, because it's Strahd map?
Say again?
Uh,
No, the hang on. I keep forgetting that the compass is not visible on this map unless I make it visible, which is dumb.
Oh yeah, it's a thing.
Fair. It's a normal compass.
Ah, fuck, Chess.
Okay.
Can you fix my layering? Or no, maybe. I'm trying to put coffin maker on the map, but my text is behind my black. Yeah, and I can't fix it. There's no right click. Just so we remember.
What?
The internet's hard. And smash it back to map layer, and we're good to go. So yeah, let's go to the church.
Fucking interface.
So Bear got fireball.
Yes, twice a day.
I got this.
Oh yeah, that thing's really good if there's undeads.
Yeah, if there's undead, it can't move, and it can use dash action.
It has to run from you, yeah.
What's does anybody know the TLDR on dash?
That's just using your action to move again.
Oh, okay.
So it just double moves pretty much.
Double move. Okay. That's the only thing that I was curious about.
That's cool. X per day or something.
Does not say.
Okay.
It's a channel divinity. I think you only get to use your channel divinity, period. A certain amount per day.
Yeah, there's some number. I could bonus action fireball. It's pretty cool. But that's the only cool meta magic I got for it. What's a cool fireball meta magic? And in Pathfinder, it's the brokest shit in the galaxy.
Yep.
Absolutely stupid. You can triple its range and quadruple its damage and make it insult your mom.
What?
Careful spell? Is that the one that lets your friends not get hit?
Yep.
That one's cool. Could be the person who casts fireball who his friends don't hate.
I'm gonna be honest, beyond 20 doesn't say how many I can cast this, but okay, that's fine.
Link me your character sheet, please, Pat.
Sure, dog. This is the thing that I'm looking at.
Oh, you get that at like level 2, it says. But yeah, you can only get to use it once per day. Beginning at 6th level, you can use your channel divinity twice between rests. So you can only use it once per day, pretty much. But you've had that. Like, that's not something you just got at your level.
That's what it said at level 5.
Level 5, you got Destroy Undead, which is a thing that makes your channel divinity better.
Pat.
Yeah.
If you click Manage Spells on your character sheet.
Where the fuck is that? Oh, right here.
Yeah, starting at 5th level.
And then click Known Spells. It'll tell you how many cantrips and how many prepared spells you're supposed to have.
Holy shit, that's a list of bullshit. Thanks, Chaz.
That's what you got. I made your channel
that's
divinity have that additional property where it just like straight kills weak undead.
Someone remind me to never play a cleric ever again.
Why? You just got the ability to one-shot a whole room of skeletons. What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that. I just don't like fucking cleric.
It's alright, just heal me. It's alright, just heal me.
Yeah. Just don't die. Let me not protect myself unless it's undead.
You just take spirit weapon and then you kick stuff's ass while you heal people.
You actually have 2 channel divinity features. Turn Undead is common to every cleric. You also have channel divinity Preserve Life. As an action, you can use channel divinity to present your holy symbol and restore up to 25 HP, divided among any creatures within 30 feet, up to half a creature's HP max. You cannot use this feature on an undead or construct.
Yeah, Pat, paste these things into your character sheet. You'll appreciate it later.
If you're using beyond 20, just make sure that you're keeping an eye out on your. The main tabs you need to consider are your actions, which tell you what you can do on each turn.
Yeah.
Your spells and your equipment tab. Make sure you are keeping track of what you have and what you don't have, because I am not keeping track of that for you. And I don't know. So I don't want you to miss out on something. Or I remember one character was like I had a character die in a game, and they had to use Revivify, and they were like, and the guy's like, "Oh wait, I had a healing potion. Can we retcon that? No, we can't."
Nope, not how
Bro,
that
tell me
works.
about it. I got a level 11 sorcerer in my game that's never used a sorcerer point.
Moving on.
That hurts.
Yeah, it hurts. Oh yeah, but yeah, we're going to the church.
Yeah, you're going to the church. So you are traveling along the main thoroughfare, moving through the city, or the town, I should say. It's not a
Am I
proper city.
Godzilla?
Well, we made the group token bigger so that Bear could see it.
I'm Godzilla. I'm roaming the streets, smacking all the buildings.
You are moving through a crowd that some of which are kind of rushing toward the noise of the smashed coffin shop. Some of them are kind of moving hurriedly away from it. But there are lots of people in the street curious about what's going on. So it takes you a little bit, the better part of 10 minutes or so to get, or not even more than 10 minutes. It takes you the better part of 15, 20 minutes to get across the city here and through onward to the church. And what did I use for the church? I didn't mean to duplicate that. Delete that, please. We used...
Quick question: how is the Strahd module in Roll20? Does it give you maps and everything, or did you have
Oh,
to
here it is.
pick out
No,
some maps?
it comes with just about every map you could want, really. It comes with all the monsters and features and traps and stuff laid out for you. It comes with handouts for every area of the game and what happens there and what doesn't happen and how it might interact with the rest of the module. There's loads of really cool features, and when you normally I would be like against buying shit that I already own. You know what I mean? Like I already have the book. I have the original Strahd book, right? But this makes it so much easier to run. I'm not prepping everything manually.
Yeah, there's a lot less MS Paint involved.
Yes.
or whatever you're.
And let's be
Paint.net.
real. Let's be real. These maps look a lot better than anything I'm going to do in Dungeon Painter. So, I would, if you're running games on the internet or via Roll20, I would definitely consider picking up one of the modules for ease of use.
I bruised my arm.
So
That's cool.
So I saw his name was Father Lucien, but I couldn't find anything about money. I don't think he like told us that he was going to give us money for this. I think he was going to tell us. He's going to tell us about ravens or something. I don't remember.
no, the innkeeper was going to tell you about ravens.
How were we doing this for this guy again? I forget.
We killed his son. He was done.
No, we killed the sun back in the first town. This is a very similar looking guy. Is this the same token you used from last time?
That's the one the module uses.
Damn. I mean, regardless, no, I don't think we negotiated any rewards with him for this. He just kind of... So we had a situation where there were undead walking the streets, right, Ches? And we were awoken in the middle of the night and we went and fought them, right? They were streaming from this graveyard.
Here's what happened. You guys were getting ready to go to sleep because the next morning you were about to set out and find the Wizard of Wine winery and figure out what's going on over there. In the middle of the night, you saw guards rushing. You heard noises coming from one end of the town and saw guards rushing over there to that way, and you decided to investigate. Upon investigating, you found that the graveyard was under attack by wolves. You fought off the wolves. 2 guards died, and you checked on the inhabitants of the church. You found that the inhabitants of the church included Father Lucien and a boy that Father Lucien had adopted. Father Lucien tells you that the reason the wolves are attacking is that a protective charm made out of the bones of Saint Astral that were buried beneath the church had been stolen. He asked you to speak with his adopted son, who may be more likely to talk to you about this, thinking he wouldn't get in as much trouble. The son told you that a gravekeeper named Milovich, I think it is his name, I might be getting that pronunciation wrong, had he had told Milovich about the bones, and then the bones had disappeared. Milovich told you in turn that he gave them to Henrik, the coffin maker. On your way back from that night, on your way back, you were attacked by a vampire spawn in the street. You barely escaped with your lives after killing the vampire spawn. You got back to the inn, and then decided that you were going to go investigate the issue of these bones. You spoke with Milovich. He told you it was in Henrik. They were in Henrik's coffin shop. Coffin shop. You went to the coffin shop and found and eventually intimidated Henrik into giving you the bones. While upstairs, you noticed some crates packed with earth in the attic. And upon opening one, you discovered that there were 5 vampire spawn living up there. You also discovered one empty crate, or there might have been a 6th vampire spawn. You fled at Henrik's encouragement out of the coffin shop, and he and Henrik, who had been stockpiling some kind of explosive chemical compound, detonated the coffins in his shop, blowing the place sky high and killing all 5 vampire spawn within. Or so you hope. And that's where we left off last game. You follow me so far?
Yep.
Okay. Payment was not discussed, as far as I remember, with Lucien. And if it was discussed, we're retconning that it wasn't, and that you were investigating these because of we're going to say that you investigated this stuff out of the goodness of your own hearts at the start. Whether or not you get paid for it is something you can discuss with Lucien, who is standing looking gaunt and worried in the auditorium of St. Astral's Church on the western end of Vallaki. Sunlight streams through half-faded stained glass windows, creating patterns of pale colored light among the pews and the altar. Lucien stands before an altar dedicated to the Morning Lord Lathander, and turns as you sort of enter and says, did you get the bones? I heard a noise. Far off, a boom. Are you alright?
We got the bones. Don't worry about the explosion. Long story. And yeah, I'm gonna come up with a big bag of bones or whatever, and I figure it's like a hempen sack with dust coming out of it.
You hand the bones over to... Well, you have the bones. Do you hand them to him?
Oh yeah.
I do, yeah, but Bird. Well, hold on. Cool. 1 second. Father Lucien, I understand these bones. They must be extremely valuable to the town, and we've jumped through a series of hoops to get our hands on these things. We're not asking for much. We're not even asking for perhaps anything really. But we want to know about ravens. Ravens
He,
in your
he
area.
sort of cants his head to one side and says, "Ravens?
Aye, ravens, blackbirds, flapping, gone.
You know, the innkeeper is over at the Blue Water Inn, Mr. Markov. He is quite fond of the birds. I'd say speak to him. As for payment for your services, I can. I believe I have something for you. If you'll just give me a moment." And he reaches under the altar, sort of a space behind the podium in which this wrought iron sun sets, and um, produces a. Um, hang on. An axe. He looks like he's having a hard time holding it. It looks very heavy for him. It's a one-handed battle axe that gleams in the light sort of pouring in from outside. And you can see that there are some runes engraved in the metal, in the blades. He hands it to the party along with a pouch of about 65 gold pieces, and he says, "This axe was it belonged to a militiaman who was very fond of the church, a zealous fellow that did his best to protect us whenever he could. He's since moved on, but he left this axe for me, only I'm not capable of wielding it. It is... there's some magic in it, I think, and with the bones restored, I don't know that we'll need it as much as you might. I'd like you to have it." And the party obtains 65 gold pieces and a +1 silver battle axe.
It's like six. What is that? Like fucking 16
65 divided
gold
by
and 2
3.
silver.
Say again?
4.
20. So Apotham's not here. You giving him part of your paycheck?
There's still 4 of us, right? Yeah, me, you.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah,
So 16 gold and 2 silver.
silver, 5 copper if you want to be petty.
I do want to be petty. Thank you.
Where the fuck do you enter gold in?
It's down on items. So the middle column, kind of near the bottom. You got a bunch of items.
In your case, Pat, it's going to be
Inventory?
inventory. Inventory.
Oh,
Currency is up on the right.
just
Just another word, extras.
Oh, I see.
Pat is using Beyond 20, so he's on D&D Beyond. He's not on
yeah,
Roll20.
I understand now. I just
I have 0 gold.
Well,
you
it's
should
not
have
bad.
more.
I
You should have more than that.
Man, I should have more.
you got
Yeah,
0.
I've got like 73.
Do not collect $200. Do not pass go.
Pat, we're just gonna flat out give you 50 gold to start with. So add
Thank
this
you.
gold to that.
I got 50 gold, point blank.
Really, you guys should have more wealth than that. But gold doesn't play a huge part in Strahd. So
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
You, I
think
got
it's
150 gold and 3 platinum.
yeah, I got 3 PP too.
It's whatever, guys. I really don't care. I was just wondering where it was on the character sheet.
Don't matter where the fuck they are, Barovia or otherwise. We build fucking relationships here.
What?
Making
Okay, so
connections.
so Grog for sure got the treasure.
Yes.
God got the treasure?
No, Grog.
Oh, Grog.
For a minute, I was like, what was Grog's character? But then I was like, oh yeah, Grog.
So who is standing immediately on my left?
Me.
Okay, because when I get the new battle axe, I take my current battle axe, which because I'm left-handed, and I just throw it to my left blindingly.
All right, Burndon, roll me a dexterity saving throw, please. All right. What's your strength score? Grog.
16.
Okay, so that's 3 modifier. Yep, no, you're fine. Burndon, you do you catch the axe? Do you dodge out of the way? How do you avoid it?
When he releases it from his left hand and lets it fly, I just kind of jerk my neck back, and it whizzes by my head.
By your head, and it doesn't bury itself in the wall, but it lands on a pew, sort of sticking up out of it. And Lucien grimaces and says, if you be careful, please. That is ancient furniture."
Grog just completely ignores him, just staring at the big shiny.
Well, this does ease my mind. This will keep us safe for a while yet, I think.
What?
I would like to ask him another question. I would like to ask him if he's heard of a bard with 2 heads. I know it sounds crazy.
Also, what?
A bard with 2 heads.
Yeah, a musician of some sort.
I don't think I know what you're referring to.
Well, out of character, you do, right?
Well, I'm looking that up real quick.
Oh, okay. It was part of the card reading.
Yeah, I'm looking up.
Okay, so I'm just asking him, wonder if he knows anything about that hook.
Here, I'm so sorry. Can you take those cards?
There
again?
was a card that was pulled called the Marionette that said, "Look for a man of music with 2 heads, lives in a place of great hunger and sorrow." And I said something about this person will help us greatly. Remember we had like the card reading?
I remember the card
Do
reading.
we have a
I just took notes. Yeah, I'll paste it. Here you go. That's why you should take notes. It's a lot of shit, though. It's like the second from the bottom one.
Second from the bottom one. All we see is Marionette and the Beast.
Marionette, that's the one.
Okay.
Do you have notes on the whole drawing, by chance?
I just pasted the whole drawing. It doesn't seem like you guys can
Oh
see
yeah,
that
yeah.
now.
No. Okay. Cool. Somebody put that in a tagged fucking post and roll 20.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We should make a channel for fucking notes.
No, just, I got this.
Feels like every time.
I know what you're talking about now. Okay.
That's funny. Good thing I asked.
And this priest absolutely would not No. What you were referring to? He sort of stares at you blankly for a second and then says, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Uh, there may be an undead of some sort wandering the wilderness with that description. I've heard of two-headed creatures in the wilds, but certainly not. Certainly nothing of a bard with two heads.
Okay, cool, thanks. I didn't think you would know. It was just kind of like a long shot.
He nods and says, if you'll excuse me, I must prepare for the service this evening, and I am very thankful that there will be one. If there's any way that I can help in the future, please, by all means, return to me and we will speak further.
Thanks, Lucien.
Of course. And you exit the church. Where are you going and what are you doing?
It's just past midday.
Maybe about 1 o'clock at this point.
Alright, we've had your daft fucking adventure over to the coffin makers. Can we move on to the winery now? Make ourselves some real coin. Although, come to think of it, that fucking priest, he did come up with a nice little chunk of change, didn't
He did.
he? Maybe we'll have to stop by here on the way back, but real coin, real alcohol, real winery. Can we fucking leave now?
Yep, you read my mind. Got to go to the winery. The innkeeper said he would tell us about ravens if we figured out what happened to his winery. Or the winery he was getting wine from, I guess.
And let's not forget, I'll also establish a nice little relationship with it for a supply line further down the road.
So all we really know is that it's to the west. Could we take a short rest maybe here in town before we go?
Yeah, sure, go kick up on one of those fucking tombstones.
Short rest is an hour. Just chilling, and you can heal your life pretty much. So I'm missing some life. Not much, but 6.
I mean, I'm missing 11, but I still have 55.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm like.
Does anybody else
pretty
need
good.
health? I mean, if not, we can just take off.
Are you looking for spells? Is that what's going on?
Nope, don't get them. I
Yeah,
got
but-
slots. Like, I got pretty good slots, so.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't need to rest them. I don't have any missing HP. Not that I remember keeping up with it, but
Okay, then to the winery.
All right, to the winery.
Up
Off
there.
you go.
we know where the winery is. Where the fuck are we?
We're kind of northwestern-ish, yeah.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for pinging. I got it. I know it's you two. Stop.
Uh,
Fucking map is massive.
All right.
Oh my god.
Holy shit! What are you doing?
Oh no. You guys are 12.
What?
I will take away the ability to draw on the map.
Oh, you're drawing dicks. No dicks allowed. We already went over this.
We're 4.
You begin following the road west. You were given some basic directions in that you were intended to follow the road west over the bridge um, until you came to another crossroads next to a second bridge. And then you were meant to follow the road from that second bridge leading southwest. So you begin traveling. It's midday. You're traveling via the road.
Is it raining or is it foggy?
It's foggy. There's a thin drizzle coming down from cloudy skies, and the air is very chilly, but it is not torrential. As always, it is gray and cold outside. There is no yellow or orange or any warm colors at all to the light. It is very muted and pale all around you. You continue traveling through these crossroads. I'm sorry, right here. I need to read you something. The road comes to an X intersection with branches to the northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast. The lower half of a snapped wooden signpost thrust upward at an angle near the eastern elbow of the intersection. The top half of the sign, featuring arms pointing in 4 directions, lies in the weeds nearby.
Do any of the signs say wizards of wine?
Uh, it no. The 4 parts of the sign indicate the names Krezk, Krezk, Solinka Pass, Lake Baratok, Valaki, Ravenloft, and Berez. So Krezk and Solinka Pass are on the same arm. Lake Baratok is on its own arm. Valaki and Ravenloft are on the same arm, and Berez is on its own arm.
Can I recall any of those landmarks that the innkeeper might have mentioned the winery was near?
He you don't recall any of those. You do recall that you were intended to continue uh, uh, west.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of lick my finger, pop it out of my mouth, and hold it up to the winds, and try and judge the sun at about midday, so it's directly above me in the sky. And I'm just going to pick a direction. I'm going to be like, this way, lads. And I'm not 100% that's the direction we need to be headed.
Or do you head northwest or do you head southwest?
Is that the real north and southwest, or
Us,
Strahd north?
yeah, I think we got like a fork in the road, but they
Hey,
both
hang
kind of
on.
west.
Why the fuck is guys? The compass is
Yes,
in the bottom
yeah,
right half of the map.
you got to zoom out to 20% to see it, but it's there. I swear to God.
No, that's not your fault. I was just wondering if I hadn't revealed it yet. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap.
Well, yeah, I
Uh-huh.
figured it was this standard route.
Okay, yeah, southwest. Or I can roll a D2 and we can pick based off of that.
I mean, yeah, as long as we go west, I think we're good.
Can I don't know, can I use my bird senses? Do I have an innate sense of direction?
I mean,
Is that like a nature check?
you can fly up and check the area around you if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'll tell them to hold on. And
All
yeah,
right.
I don't want to go crazy, you know. We're just giving maybe 100 feet at most up.
Sure. You take a sort of a running start and swoop upward, climbing past the canopy of dead branches above you. Once you breach the canopy and kind of climb into open sky, you can see that the woods continue on uh, uh, in sort of these knotted clumps onto the west. You can see a path going southwest that curls back up toward the north a little bit. There's an intersection leading to the southeast, sort of along the what you would know as the Lunar River. There is a thin, ill-traveled dirt path to your northwest that leads towards a tower on the edge of a lake. Further west, you can see that there is that second bridge that the innkeeper mentioned, and indeed paths leading on from that.
Okay, so it's lots of gnarled woods versus maybe a tower near a lake on the way.
Yep. You can also see sort of a ruined like fort or mansion in this area.
Okay, so yeah, I'll fly back and I guess tell the group. Seems like both ways kind of go the same way, right?
Sorry, ruined manse, you say? Plunder to be had, perhaps? And could you recall our route to there?
Is that
Perhaps
the
we
thing
will.
down here?
Yep.
I think that would, yeah, it's that or the spooky tower, but I mean the tower is definitely not the winery, and this mansion maybe is the winery, so might be worth checking out.
And I mean,
The,
it's a mission.
the innkeeper or whoever told us we have to go past the second bridge to the west.
Oh yeah, I did see that further along. So
So if we're going winery, we just need to go to the next bridge.
Well, then
yep,
shit,
Brendan.
A mansion.
It's come on, Brendan. It's a guaranteed paycheck versus a risky one.
Um,
look. You want to stick your fucking nose in shit? Be welcome. The innkeeper said to go past the second bridge. You want to do it? Be on your own. I'm going to the second bridge. Follow me or not.
no, I'm with Grog. He stays here next to me. Onward to the mansion then. Big man, you're here. Any wolves or any shite like that, take a swing first, please.
So you're taking the southwest path this way.
Yes, that sounds better than the rusted dirt road the other way.
Okay. It's mostly quiet woods. And I mean quiet. There's not the standard sort of ambiance of animal life sort of thriving around you. It is dead quiet as you move through these woods. You see a weather-worn signpost next to the road. The three arms of the sign point along the three branches of the road. The arm pointing north reads Kresik, and through the woods you can see an arching stone bridge spanning a river. The arm pointing east reads Volaki, and the road slopes up gradually in that direction. The arm pointing southwest reads the Wizard of Wines. Uh, the road slopes gently downward in that direction.
To the winery, then, I suppose.
Yep, over the bridge.
Off to the west here, I believe, right?
Yeah, you don't have to go over the bridge. It indicates that this road right
Oh, okay,
here
it's past the bridge. Got it.
So, all right, so you begin going down that path. Give me just a second.
We hex crawling.
All right. After a half mile, the road becomes a muddy trail that meanders through the woods, descending gradually until the trees part, revealing a mist-shrouded meadow. The trail splits. One branch heads west into the valley, and the other leads south into the dark woods. A wooden signpost at this intersection points west and reads Vineyard. And so that's right about here. What do you do?
We're going to the vineyard.
Oh, is this supposed to be a small building?
I think so. It looks like a little pig.
I don't know what the fuck.
A three-legged pig.
I just assumed it was like a cart.
I don't know.
No, it's a building.
Well, Chaz says it's a building, so it is now a building. Regardless of what the fuck it looks like on the map.
Fences blindly follow this trail, which skirts north of a sprawling vineyard before bending south toward a stately building. The fog takes on ghostly forms as it swirls between the neatly tended rows of grapevines. Here and there you see rope-handled half-barrels used for hauling grapes. North of the trail is a large stand of trees. A man wearing a dark cloak and cowl stands at the edge of the trees, beckoning you.
Beckoning us?
Beckoning you.
That's not very comforting. And I fall a few paces and a little to the left, more behind Grog than I was before.
Yeah, I think this is a good one to let Grog take the lead. Grog,
would.
get your axe out.
The axe is always out. I've been staring at it the whole time we've been walking. Like, I've been holding it out in front of me. Like a torch, but it's a big, shiny, silver battle axe.
I'm just going to point at the thing and grunt at you.
Alright, so Grog's going to walk up and go, shit, what's my Grog voice? Hello, friend. Me, Grog.
I don't think it speaks back.
Here's the old man. See him?
See,
Oh, I see.
Sadly.
Wait a
see him.
second. Wait a second. I'm confused. Was the old man beckoning us, or were the vines beckoning us?
The old man was beckoning you.
Yeah.
I, for some reason, thought that Ches said that the fucking vines were beckoning us, and then everybody
no.
got scared.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Oh.
I think we heard that, like, you know, the supply lines were broke, so we assumed something was up.
Grog doesn't know what beckoning is, so he just walks.
The old man sort of leans back a little bit as you approach. Ooh, you're a large one, aren't you?
Yes, me Grog, me big, me break things.
What brings Grog, you big, you break things, to my besotted corner of the Barovia?
Me no know. You ask smart people behind me.
Like hiding behind Grog, I'm gonna poke him in the kind of ribs, and I'm like, ask him about the wine.
The old man kind of leans around so that he can see you behind Grog and says, "You're here for wine."
Me Grog hear that trouble with wine. Grog thought we could help.
I see. Well, perhaps you can. How are you in a fight?
Ooh, me Grog really good.
Wait. Excuse me?
I said, how are you in a fight?
I didn't want you to repeat yourself. I wanted you to explain yourself.
Well, there is a problem with the wines. It's that it's got a bunch of druids in it, doesn't it?
I don't know. You'd be the one that would tell me.
Figure of speech, my lad. There's a bunch of druids. What sort of came down from Yester Hill and took the place over, didn't they?
Why are you assuming I know everything?
It's a verbal tick, my man. I'm sorry.
Excuse me. Yester Hill? Where Yester Hill general to where we are, or relative to where we are right now?
But it's further down the path. That path leading south into the woods. That leads to Yester Hill.
And druids in the wine.
Yes.
Explain yourself.
What?
Explain. Druids in the wine is kind of a. Well, I assume it's probably a metaphor. So, what do you mean you've got druid problems?
I think
No,
that's
it's
what
not a metaphor. That druids from Yester Hill came down and attacked the winery, chased us out.
Oh, now he wants to speak English.
Who were you before the druids chased you out? You don't look like you belong 100 yards from a vineyard, let alone any civilized society.
Take exception to that.
I mean no offense, but your tattered cloak.
Oh, you tell me you mean no offense, but you tell me I don't belong in civilized society. How's that not meant to be offensive, really?
You don't.
Isn't it?
You don't look like you belong in civilized society. You're not even dressed in the tattered rags of the townspeople that
Come
we've
out and
met.
says he wants to help, and then criticizes my fashion choices. What a tart!
Baby, no, mate. I didn't come out and say I wanted to help. This big lug here did.
Are you not with him?
He talks a little out of turn. I apologize for him. He's happy to help, but our help doesn't come free. Regardless, my question still stands. If you want our help, and look at my mate here, he's cherishing his axe like it was his own child. You want his help. If you want our help, you'll give us a little help by answering our questions. Who were you to this vineyard before the druids attacked?
It's Davian Martikov, and I own the place. Ain't that civilized?
My mouth is kind of gonna fall agape. Own place. You own this place.
Wizard of Wines.
Wait, does he own the druids? They're in the wine.
No. I own the winery. I don't own the druids. The druids tried to take well, I guess they have taken the winery, really.
But
What do you know about the druids? Did they say anything?
Next to nothing, honestly. They're just a bunch of. Hang on, that's Ches not doing his homework properly. Give me a second.
Druids.
Man, I got this peanut butter beer, and it smells crazily like peanut butter. The minute
Okay.
you open the can.
Okay, so we're good. I wanted to make sure I understood what I was talking about. The old man sort of glares at you and says, "They worship Strahd."
Don't you worship Strahd?
No,
Doesn't everybody worship Strahd here?
no. A lot of people fear the bugger. I don't. What's it going to do with an old man?
Are you gonna worship Bahamut?
Who's Bahamut?
I'll hand you this pamphlet. Please read it.
I tell you what, I'll read the pamphlet later. Are you going to help me with the druids?
I don't know. That's up to Brendan.
Strahd druids don't sound very good.
They're not.
To hear him even speak Strahd is very strange. We haven't heard that at all so far, I don't believe. Everybody else refers to him as the devil, so
This
Oh,
guy's
Strahd's
kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Strahd's a bugger.
I'd like to ask him, everybody else we've met so far is quite afraid of this bugger. What makes you so devil may care about the devil's Strahd?
Oh, he's dangerous. Don't get me wrong. If he wanted to, he could come out here at a moment's notice and make all kinds of trouble. Well, trouble. He could kill us, but he hasn't. And me and my lot, we're pretty good at hiding. We're pretty good at running away if we have to. We're also pretty good at handling things ourselves if we have to. But those druids, there's a lot of them.
Wait, are you a druid?
No,
You sure about that?
I'm a whiner. Well, I make wine.
You sound kind of whiny. Maybe you had it right the first time.
I'm a lawyer.
He glares at you.
A lot of druids, you say? And what makes you think we want to run into a fucking cesspool of Strahd druids?
You got swords, don't you? You got knives and axes and listen, the magic's coming off that bird like water off a fish.
I mean, you've got magic yourself, haven't you? Otherwise, what makes us the Wizards of Winery?
Because it tastes magical. That's the point.
I mean, you look like
Oh,
a wizard.
say no more. Say no more. Branding, I understand it. ABOB. Always be on brand. Brother, I understand it.
He sort of raises an eyebrow and says, "Well, if you understand it, then you understand that I've probably got a little bit of money put aside for helping. So if you want to make some money, go kill some druids or chase them out. I don't care."
Yeah, mate, you and I, we see bigger picture here. Certainly, I'd perhaps be interested in ridding you of your druid problem, but I'm more interested in bigger picture. Imagine it. Wizards of Wine Winery on the finest tables in Neverwinter. I can make that happen. I'm the man you need to speak to. You want to expand this operation? I'm your guy.
He gives you sort of a wry grin and says, "Oh, planning to leave Barovia, are you?" I swear to God, I almost said Bolivia. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. Bolivia.
I certainly hope to. I don't plan on dying in this miserable place.
If you want to do that, you got to go through Strahd.
And if you want to get out there to the greater populace, you've got to go through me. I'll help you with your druid problem. Hopefully, I'll help you with your Strahd problem. But maybe you can help me with my currency problem.
This fucking character is so fucking bullshit.
The old man grins wide, less sarcastic than before, and says, "I think we can come to an arrangement."
I can make you a star, bruv. First, just point me in the direction. Druids first,
He
partnership
thrusts
later.
thrusts the staff he's leaning on toward toward the building and says, "They're in there. I didn't count how many there were, but there's enough of them to cause a problem."
Nah, no problem. And I'm gonna fucking like shove Grog forward. No problem, mate. We'll be on our way.
Roll20 did this thing where the page bar is now like 3 rows. It's so fucking good. Oh my god. I'm not
Oh
like
yeah, I've had a mod that changes it forever.
I'm not scrolling and dragging everything all over the goddamn place. It's amazing. All right, give me a second.
Almost Grog. Do you say that out loud, Grog?
No, I usually put the non-serious stuff in chat. I'm supposed to be a good character too. Burning down, not being character.
It's unfortunate. I think I'm
This
good
is-
too. Fuck.
Yeah, it's Big J and Pat character, not Grog and Oggy character.
Give me a second.
We should easily light the building on fire. I can't believe you fucking said that, Brian.
That's the whole character.
If you want out there, you have to get through me.
We're not here in Barovia just to rid the land of some vampire lord. We're also here to, like I said, build relationships.
Yeah, okay. Make all the money you want. Why are the Strahd druids all the way down there? Okay.
Oh no, so he said they had like a hill. I guess that's the hill down there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where they came from, but they're in the winery currently. That's the building.
Hill.
Wait, does anybody speak Druid?
Yeah,
I didn't think Druid was a language, was it?
yeah, druidic, but they
Yeah.
usually speak other things.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
Oh, I didn't know if Ches World had common
There's
Common
there's
tongue.
Strahd druids, so I mean we might be doing a little less talking and a little bit more fireballing.
Speak giant.
That might freak them out.
Oh right, that doesn't work. I need to use this.
Yeah, it might work. We might use Grog to make them big and speak giant and like freak them out, get them to leave.
All right, I'm useless, but I can speak abyssal. What the fuck is that one? Celestial and infernal. Maybe they're demons and they speak ancestral. Abyssal, I mean. What the fuck?
I know deep speech and Aarakocra.
Fuck. Alright, Brendan, it's up to you.
Well, I'm glad we got
No,
all the common languages out of the way.
I take Gnomish every game in honor of Fat Thumb's Adventures.
That's
So all I have is common and Gnomish,
Oh.
and Thieves' Cant.
Wait, what if they were a gnome? What if there's a gnome among them?
He and I will parlay.
There's an imposter among us.
Wow.
I swear I was not an imposter.
I saw one of those memes. It was great. It was a bunch of turkeys with like red danglies on their face, like fighting with a water spigot that was red.
Bro, I don't know what you're talking about. I was in Valaki doing tasks.
Here, I got the GIF. Here we go.
That got me. That got me good.
I put it in bullshit. This was the thing where it was like this picture, and then they played the Among Us imposter noise. All the chickens are eyeballing the thing like it's a chicken. It's great.
I see.
All right. So
So yeah, we want to go to the building, right? Fuck them up. Grog's leading the way. Or are they in the building or are they in the woods?
he tells you they're in the building.
Okay.
All right. So I need to make sure that this all works correctly. So you're going to see a black screen for a second.
Black screen. Indeed.
Everyone's got a pretty decent computer here, so I don't mind using dynamic lighting, and I think it helps.
I don't have
My
a
immersion.
Brendan, can you see anything now?
All I can see is my token.
I need to remember to give everybody vision. Oh, and this also needs to have daylight mode on, because that's the issue. Now can you see?
Yes, I can. Gorgeous pillars of shadow.
I can't see shit.
Well, I don't have you on the map yet.
Oh, okay.
He's making sure he doesn't fuck up the lighting.
Yeah, I can see.
Wait, Drugan's not in here right now. And Grog.
Oh. That's the wrong button. I fixed it.
Situated in the midst of the vineyard, the winery is an old two-story stone building with multiple entrances. Uh, Thick ivy covering every wall and iron fencing along its roofline. The trail ends at an open loading dock on the ground floor. The wooden stable of more recent construction is attached to the east side of the winery, next to the loading dock. West of the winery is a crumbling well and wooden outhouse. You guys are approaching from the west. As you approach the winery, you hear the rustle of dead vines all around you. Inhuman shapes emerge from the vineyard, their limbs cracking as they trudge forth through the mist and the rain.
Uh,
I mean, I would like to try and drop into stealth and perhaps recon a little bit closer.
Give me just a second.
Is there a door? Can I knock on it?
or is there creepy vine monsters attacking us?
It does look that way.
That's what it seemed like. Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck do I have for a weapon?
Actually, there's going to be a loading screen because I got the wrong monsters on here. Give me a second.
You do you? I have a fucking blunt weapon. Good luck. I'll be right back.
It's okay. I got a fireball.
Um, oh, that makes sense. Okay. That's why they're not correctly on the map. Got it. All right. So we're going to roll initiative. I'm gonna make sure I get the turn order cleared. Turn order is clear. We're gonna wait on. Actually, if you guys give me a second, I'm gonna go grab a drink before we get started, and we'll get started in just a second. Okay?
Yeah, I'll be
I
RB.
wanna
I'll grab a
roll
drink
anyway.
too.
Yeah, this is a good
Cool.
little. You know what? Let's make this a 5-minute break before we get started.
Cool.
All right. So these vine-like creatures, these inhuman shapes, composed of what appear to be dead plants, are rushing toward you. It
Hey,
is
God.
hard. It is hard to pick out how many of them there are exactly. Although, if any of you want to try, you can make a perception check at disadvantage.
I'd like my initiative.
Oh, yeah, he needs his typed in. He fucked up.
So it gotta be one.
I got bad eyesight.
Bad
I'm a
eyesight.
bird. Yeah, I'm a bird. I got bad eyesight.
What is a perception? Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
Oh, do it.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a free roll, I mean, why not?
Yeah,
I'll roll
exactly.
dice.
I'm not
For
so
free
blind.
right now.
Anybody else?
Oh, that's with a 4. What the fuck?
Burndon, you can tell that there are at least 30 of them.
Oh.
Dude, yeah, big.
I got plenty of fireballs, guys.
I can't wait to roll at disadvantage.
Look like they're made of.
There are 6 groups of 5 of them. They are spaced out so that you would be able to hit at most 2 groups. They are about 120 feet away. They are spaced out so that you'd be able to hit at most 2 groups with 1 fireball.
Okay, cool.
Wait, so are they not in the building? These are like
No.
divine things? Okay.
Nope, they are further off to the west.
Okay, so we bum rush inside the building, kill all the druids, and then we board up the place.
Are we dropped into initiative right now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, I mean, I still would like to do exactly what I said, which is drop into stealth and sneak up to maybe this square right here.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check.
So they're coming from the left of us off the map?
Yes.
Okay.
And move up.
Yep, you can move up.
Fuck. Chose poorly, boys. That's all I got.
Okay. Oggy.
I just want to see.
Can you see anything at all right now?
I'm in front of a pillar. It seems
Okay.
it was positioned poorly. Uh-huh. Hmm. I'm just gonna move here. Uh, that's not Brendan.
That's me.
Is
This
that
me.
you? That's you?
It's me. Don't fucking hit me.
Oh, okay.
Hit him. Hit him.
I fucking hate dynamic lighting. This is why. You can't fucking see shit.
Just wiggle your guy a little square or two. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it's cheating.
That's cheating.
That's cheating.
Just
Gives
gives you
a better look.
it just gives you an excuse when you accidentally quote hit one of your teammates for rolling bad.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm just gonna stand here menacingly, defensively. Is that a thing still? Something?
Yeah, that's the thing.
All right, defensively then.
Okay. Cool.
See
I'm gonna do some moving. Sorry, trying to see 25. I'm gonna get over here. And I'm going to prepare a fireball, like to the west at the dudes when they come into range. And you said they were 200 feet. Range of fireball, I think, is 150.
No, they're 120 feet.
Oh, so they're in range.
Yes.
Sorry, boys, we're not being sneaky. And yeah, I'm gonna point over there and just launch a fireball. It's like
Okay.
a big fiery basketball.
I'm gonna roll one dex check for all of them because I'm not rolling 10 goddamn dex checks.
Understandable.
Uh,
They all fell.
They fail. So
Okay.
roll damage.
I have a button. Can I click it? Fuck, it didn't do damage. Oh, there's 3 1s and 2 6s. Such
You
moderation.
wipe out 10 of the figures. They disappear into ash.
Bird fist bump. Not fist bump, but like arm pump.
Yep.
You
Elbow
don't have an
bump.
arm. You're
Grog.
weak.
All right. No one is sharing what's inside. You move right, so I'm gonna go take a peek and see here.
It's a building.
Okay. 15. 20. Is this a door?
It's a door.
Is it open?
It is open.
I'm going in.
Oh no.
Okay.
Fine.
It won't let me. Hold on, let me try to.
What Grog is
Oh.
good at.
Like half in. There we go. Step. Is there another door? Is this like a mud room?
Let me describe it for you. Just a second.
This is a mud room. I've been here that long time.
Foyer.
This appears to be some kind of like storage area. Bare hooks line the walls of this storage room. Shelves to the south hold several pairs of stained wooden sandals with oversized soles. Both doors to this room hang open. The one to the west is fitted with iron brackets and leads outside into the rain. Lying on the floor next to it is a 5-foot-long wooden beam.
Oh, so is it like a solid wall to my east then? Or does that continue into the building?
This continues into the building. This is a solid wall.
Okay. It wouldn't let me move east to here.
I don't know why that is. Hang on.
Yeah. You can move it if you can. It was working when you were doing it.
You should be able to move through there now.
There we go. And that's my move.
I've got vision. Whatever that is.
Oh, I guess I could double move. I keep forgetting. Yeah, let's double move. Let's just see what all we can see here. 2, 3, 4. I'll go back here 5. That looks like a good spot to sit. And I'm gonna yell out that I don't see anything in here. And
All right.
I'm done.
The rich smell of fermenting wine fills this large 2-story chamber, which is dominated by 4 enormous wooden casks, each one 8 feet wide and 12 feet tall. A wooden case in the center of the room climbs to a 10-foot-high wooden balcony that clings to the south wall, which has 4 windows set into it at balcony level. Stacked against the wall underneath the balcony are old, empty barrels with the Wizard of Wine burned into their sides. The balcony climbs another 5 feet as it continues along the east and west walls, ending at doors leading to the winery's upper level. Underneath these side balconies are several doors, some of which hang open. Beneath the sloping roof stretch thick rafters, upon which scores of ravens have quietly gathered. They watch you with great interest.
Oh, Ravens.
And that is your turn. The horde moves 60 feet closer. They are now 60 feet away. They'd use their dash action. There remain 20 of them. Burnden, it's your turn.
I don't have anything to fuck with the plant monsters, so I'm also going to rush in the building. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And fuck, I don't know. I guess we're going to move another 25 feet up north here. 5. No, not north. Is that a door? What's this?
That is a door.
Okay. We'd like to interact with the door.
Okay. You open the door.
And step through. So 10. And into this room, what do I see?
Resting on a flagstone veranda are 3 5-foot diameter wooden tubs. Their insides stained with grape juice. Each tub has a short ladder bolted to its side and a catch basin tucked underneath. At the back of the veranda is a large set of sliding wooden doors as well as a normal-sized wooden door. Stone pillars and arches support the upper floor above. This is also back outside, I should note.
Oh, can I run up like those steps?
Yep.
I was thinking this is all outside. So he basically just did a L shape to the outside.
Back to the outside. Safe with everybody.
Yeah, okay. I was
smash. So I run in through the front door and then smash through the side door and see Koo and fucking Oggy standing outside and say, "Inside, boys, now!" and seal motion through the door.
Seal. Mystique seal.
Uh,
Don't worry about
Royal Navy seal.
it. Oh.
And that's all I got.
Oggy, your turn.
At least 2 people should have got it, okay?
I got it.
I think I had 30 movement speed, but I couldn't remember. I'm gonna even say that I have 30 movement speed because I can't find it on this fucking sheet. Oh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm in. Re-engaging defensiveness with weapon. With my whatever the fuck. Mace. That a shield? That a shield.
Okay. All right. Next up is Koo.
I'm gonna shoot him with another fireball. DC 14.
They fail. 2 more groups go down. There's just 10 of the vine creatures remaining.
Then I'm gonna move over here and shout at Brendan to get the hell out of the way. That's it for me.
Grog, your turn.
Something caught my eye as I came through here. You said this was like an iron gate, the outside one. What about the indoor door, the one that Oggy's next to?
That is also an iron door.
All right, so I noticed you said there was a large piece of rectangular wood. Could that be used to bar a door closed?
Yes.
Yeah, let's grab that. So Grog's gonna come over here. 10, 15, 20. Grab this big piece of wood. And then he's gonna bring it back in here, and I guess we're gonna attempt to bar this door closed.
There's no roll for that. The door is barred.
This might be the groggest thing you've ever done.
Yeah, me Grog.
Grog.
And I guess that's it.
Can I get? Do you have an inspiration? Can I give you my inspiration? Is that a 5e mechanic? Maybe that's a Pathfinder mechanic.
Yeah,
That's
no, I
a
don't
bard
think-
thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's just bird. It was inspiration. It's a spell.
All right. Let's see. The horde closes in. The 10 remaining needle blights. They sort of file up toward the corner up here toward the veranda.
Sorry, I'm not trying to detail. You can continue.
You're fine. 1 second.
Interesting.
Fuck.
What do you mean?
Are we talking like fast zombies?
Pretty
you know,
much.
kind of running.
Yep.
I am legend style.
They have bunched up in their haste to get toward you, and they all have ranged attacks.
Oh fuck. Okay.
So 5 of these are going to target Ku, and 5 of these are going to target Burnden. First one targeting Ku was a 13 hit.
I have 13 AC. I think it does, right?
Yep.
Yeah, usually even. I don't know about this particular rule set, but yeah,
Can
even
I
and up.
shield?
Do you
I
have
wanna
the
use
spell?
reaction? Yeah, I do, and I have slots. So
Yep.
yeah, I get 5 AC. So no, it doesn't hit.
Nope. All
And
right.
you have. It says I think I get it for everything until my next turn.
Yep.
Oh, thank
Until
God.
the start of your next turn. All right. Excellent. Next attack. That's a miss. Third attack on Ku. That's a crit, which is going to hit regardless. And you take 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
Fourth attack. That's a miss. And fifth attack is a miss. Burnden. The first 2 attacks on you have disadvantage because you're close to the door, and their angle is weird. That's a miss. Does a 13 hit you?
It does not.
All right. The other 3 are normal. Does a 15 hit you?
It does not.
All right, that's a miss. That's a crit for 17 piercing. And then the 5th attack. That's a
No.
miss. And that is the Horde's turn. Actually, so this is tough to do because of the way the map is structured. But there's that balcony above you, right?
Yeah.
The balcony creaks, drawing your eye to a wild-looking figure hunched over the westernmost cask, pouring a flask of thick syrup into it. She wears a gown made of animal skins and a headdress with goat horns, and her hair is long and unkempt. Suddenly, you see something skittering across the floor. It looks like a tiny creature made of twigs. It moves from its hiding place under the stairs and disappears behind the easternmost cask.
Creepy bitch. My turn?
Yes, and I will go ahead and sort of put the druid on the map so that you guys can see her, kind of. But she is above you. She is on the balcony, and so I'll mark her with sort of a status to indicate that.
Like above us.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Now it's Brendan's turn. She has noticed you, but she seems to be hurriedly trying to empty that vial into the wine cask.
I'm not gonna immediately rush up the stairs at her. I'm gonna step over here and take a stab at this plant monster here.
Go for it. That's a miss.
I'm gonna risk attack of opportunity and head back off in the building this way.
Are you swashbuckler?
I am, but I didn't hit, so
That's a miss.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're not a swashbuckler. You're a rogue. Oh, you are a swashbuckler.
Duh.
That's a subclass in this one. It's a whole other class in 2E. All right, so
One.
Oggy, your turn.
So the bitch is upstairs, and there's some plants outside. Um. Fuck. I guess I'm just gonna summon my spiritual weapon until shit goes real.
Okay.
Oh,
Where do you summon it?
right beside me.
Okay.
Till shit gets real. And I'm gonna remain defensive in my little corner.
And you can control that token.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Cool. Your turn.
I'm going to. These guys are crazy trying to fight him and stuff. I'm gonna shoot him and then run probably. Going to cast Scorching Ray. I get like
Okay.
3 shots for that, so I'm gonna try to shoot. Like I want to shoot one until it goes down, and try to spread the damage or whatever.
All right. So roll them, and we'll see where. So that first one hits. That second one hits, and one goes down. The third one targets. I'll just assume you're targeting kind of the closest to you. Okay. 1, and then the other one is hit for 7.
Okay, I'm gonna run inside, couple feet, and yeah, another couple feet over here, and that's it for me.
Grog, your turn.
All right, cool. Did what I wanted them to do. I'm gonna run over here and shut the door. Let's start with that. And that was what, like 5, 10, 15, 20. Does closing the door count as an action?
In this instance, yes, because it's a large double sliding door.
Yeah, it's
Using
cool.
item or object. Rather.
I'll probably just hang. I'll hang right here. My last 5 feet of movement.
Okay. All right. You hear the staccato sound of a bunch of needles and thorns slamming into the door just as you close it, and a couple of them poke through, and you get the impression that the door will not survive too many salvos of this. It is the enemy's turn. The druid barks something from her position in the rafter or on the balcony above you, and uh, uh, sort of uh, moves to the next cask over here. But as she barks, a small creature that appears to be made of twigs uh, crawls out of the easternmost um, wine cask. It is tiny. Uh, and then 4 more crawl out of the wine cask.
I was thinking the same fucking thing. Oh.
Oh, Oh yeah.
All right. That's not all their movement, so they're going to kind of crowd around Ku a little bit and begin attacking. One hits Ku for your shield is over, right?
Yeah. I guess I've had a turn since then though, and I have my reaction back, right?
You do. Is your shield is 13 plus 5 going to stop an attack that does an attack that rolled for 19?
No, it's not though.
Okay. So you take
My
3
bad.
piercing from that, and then the one to the south attacks, and you take 5 piercing from that. These little twig-like creatures don't seem to have the same. Um, uh, they have sharp claws that bite into your flesh, but they don't seem to have the same ranged attack that the needle blights have. Burned, it's your turn.
I'm not feeling very good, so I'm gonna kind of stumble off into this corner next to Oggy and drink myself a healing potion. So, like, drunkenly stumble back and reach inside of the inside of my coat and fumble around on the different hooks that are attached in there and pull out the legitimate healing potion I know is there. And roll a lesser healing potion is 2d4 plus 2, right?
Yep. Remember, potions are bonus actions in my games.
No shit.
No shit. I'm using the critical role rule.
Well, fuck. Okay. I don't have much beyond that. I can't launch into that tile, and Ku's right next to him. I could try and push past him up to the stairs. That's what I'll do. I'll drink a potion and recover 7 and push past Grog and Ku up onto the stairs as best I can and draw my rapier at the same time and try and stab down at the nearest little group baby.
Okay. Roll an attack. That'll do it. You sort of stab your rapier in between the twigs that comprise this thing, and just sort of stirring the blade rips the creature apart, and the wood, the splintered wood falls to the floor and goes still. There's even a little squeal. All right. Anything else?
No, sir.
All right. Oggy.
Oh, I had a crossbow. I wish I can remember. I don't know if that's an action. I'm gonna switch mace to crossbow, and then shoot crossbow.
Okay.
Shoot crossbow. Does this work?
What are you targeting?
The first one beside.
That's a hit. That's a kill.
What the? I'm a badass. I can still move this thing, right?
You can move it up to 20 feet per turn as a bonus action.
25. And I have not used bonus action, yeah?
Well, you move it as part of your bonus action, and as long as it's within range of an enemy, you can attack with it. However, you can only move it up to 20 feet per turn. So it would be right here.
Yeah, okay. Fair. We'll move it behind Grog then.
Okay.
And then stand here in this lovely corner.
All right. And then next up is Ku.
I want to try to get him with the fire blast. 15-foot cone though. How does that work? That's complicated.
From
Can
you?
I get all of them with a 15-foot cone?
Yes.
And maybe
I would
some
say
more
so.
stuff? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Burning Hands, Burning Feathers. I'm actually going to
Burning cacao.
fast. It's gonna make it fast. I'm going to quicken that spell. I'm spending 2 sorcery points, so I cast Burning Hands faster than you ever seen.
Okay.
On all those guys, they all have to make a DC 14 Dex.
All right.
Well, yeah, I'll upcast it. I'm actually upcasting it at 1 level.
For
Not bad,
reasons that will become apparent, I am going to just roll 1 dexterity save for all of them. They fail.
buddy. Upcast. So it's a level 2 Burning Hands.
So a number of things happen.
Okay.
The flames sort of you do you cast it from your staff? Do you cast it from? It says burning hands. Do you cast it from your hands?
Yeah, they're feathery hands, but hands.
Okay, so you reach out with both hands, and flames sort of erupt from your palms in this wave of heat. Actually, that's an excellent question.
Wine is usually not flammable, not high enough alcohol percentage.
Okay, yeah, no.
Real, at least.
But it's a winery.
Generally, no. Wine is not flammable.
Yeah, but it's a winery.
Okay. However, the barrels are flammable.
Mm-hmm.
The blights in front of you, the twig blights in front of you, just disappear amid the onrushing wave of flame. They're gone. Even there's not even proper sets of ashes left. The flames sort of roil and lick their way across the side of this barrel, and then sort of die out. But the westernmost cask immediately catches fire, and a thick cloud of smoke rises toward the ceiling as the druid on the level above you shouts in terror. Burning twig blights. There were 5 of them total, right? That were initially out of there. You count 19 more of these burning twig blights trying to crawl their way out of the burning cask. None of them make it.
Oh, jeez.
There were 24 of those things in that barrel.
These barrels?
This one.
Okay.
I don't know why they didn't fix the tokens like they normally do. Like normally if the creature's small, the token is smaller. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
But these are tiny creatures. Or they're small. I'm sorry, they're not tiny. They're small. So they're not like standard size. So there are 24 of them in this cask.
Small size still does take a 5-foot square, like halflings.
Halflings are still medium, I think.
Yes, in 2.0 or whatever the fuck in Pathfinder. I don't know about 5e. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, no, they're small. It's okay though.
Oh. I mean, they occupy a 5-foot square when they're not like piled up on each other. Take it up with the mod writer. I'm afraid. Module writer. I'm afraid. Not me.
Strahd.
So yeah. These twig blights are destroyed, and the barrel is aflame.
Is there a sneaky bitch over there?
The druid is still up there. Yes.
It's very hard to see.
and she shouted in terrified fury when you set all of her twig blights aflame.
Okay, I made that a swift action. And so yeah, then I'm gonna bird walk up here past Burnden and check out this punk. After
Okay.
I just looked, he's on fire.
You are on the balcony. I'm going to move you to the balcony. You can see my issue.
I can't see anything. I don't think.
Move
Zooming
upward.
out. Oh, okay. Oh, there's stuff up here. Oh.
Yep, there's swarms of ravens.
Oh.
Cue your bird. Speak to him.
It's a good one. I do know Eric Okra, which is like clicks and whistles, but they might be dumb. Ooh, it's a good one though. Yeah, could I use my action to like, I don't know, what would it be, like a performance to try to
animal handling with advantage.
Okay. Okay, I'm going for it. It's 0. Yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna cacan, squeal, and kind of like just, like the angry bird, this is my territory, you better get out of here call.
The ravens begin to scatter, flying in these sort of swarms out over the barrels and kind of to other rafters, getting away from you.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my remaining 10 feet of movement to run back down the stairs, but can I just chill here on this layer, I guess?
Sure.
Okay, cool. That's it for me.
Okay. Grog.
Can I run past Burnden on the stairs?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. That's cool too.
Yeah, you can always go through allies in this game. You just can't end your turn on top of them.
Oh God. Oh, okay, so this is the upstairs.
Yeah, this is what I just got it about.
Gotcha.
Just get the druid though. The birds are leaving.
Yeah, as I was like, dude, why are we not attacking the? Is the druid like hostile? Do we know?
She seems especially angry. Yes.
Oh yeah, that's all I need to hear. And we swinging.
Okay. That's a hit for 6 slashing damage.
And I can attack again now because I'm level 5. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best shit ever.
Yeah, that's another hit for another 11 damage. So that's a total of 17 damage. This druid is badly hurt.
Okay, now I'm done.
All right. Okay. The druid is going to cast Thunder Wave at level 2.
Just reading about this one. It's like a cube the caster is adjacent to.
Yep, it's a 15-foot cube.
Yes, that gets me right.
So that gets Grog and Ku. Both of you need to roll me Constitution saving throws.
Oh no. Constitution saves.
I also got a 5, so we're both like the tankiest people.
Yeah, the wave of energy brushes past you, and you feel bruising sort of pop up, or you feel bruised, but you don't feel or you're not knocked over by the blast.
Do we take some?
Brush it off.
You take 4 damage total.
Wait, what?
It's not the first thunderstorm I've been in.
The druid is going to risk an attack of opportunity and flee this way.
Yeah, it's a bad choice.
Nope. You as the druid turns to leave, you see your opportunity and you sort of steal yourself from that wave of thunderous energy, and you take your axe and you just bury it in the back of the druid's neck. The druid just immediately goes limp. And is dead.
Jolly Grog, how's it going up there?
New silver axe, good.
Look in the pot. They're growing vine monsters.
All right. For the time being, combat is over. We will keep the same initiative. The swarms of ravens have resettled on the rafters and have resumed staring at you intently.
Can I? I would like to peek into a barrel that didn't blow up. This one blew up, right?
Yeah, that one is. Hang on, I'll get a.
Yeah. Can we get everybody up here?
Does the party want to? You're out of initiative for the time being. Are you going headed upstairs?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sure.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of dudes knocking on those doors down there.
Oh,
1 second.
I see why we didn't push her off the balcony.
So I'm pretty sure that this one like blew up or something, or was filled with a bunch of vine monsters. And that's what I'm spooked about, is that the rest of these might.
Well, she was pouring. I mean, I don't know if we know this, right? But Ches did describe that she was pouring syrup in the barrel.
Yeah, maybe she was feeding them or something.
She was probably putting them in the barrel.
I am also incredibly injured. Oggy, can you help a bird bro out?
Yeah, I can do something.
I got 8 life.
8 life. What the-
Yeah.
let's pump those numbers up. Where the fuck are my spells? Oh, wrong tab. What's your max life?
35.
And you've got 8.
Yep, missing 20 something. No, 17. 27. Bad math.
What you with this? Cure wounds.
Ooh. So 18?
From what I understand, yes, because I am a disciple of whatever the fuck.
Of life.
Yep.
So you get 18 healing
That's
for
awesome.
me.
Good. 26, I'm super happy.
Yeah, I figured.
Thanks,
Oh.
Oggy. Praise Bahamut.
Hell yeah, dude. Praise Bahamut. You want a pamphlet? Here's a pamphlet.
Well, I already joined the club, man.
Oh.
Where do I get the tattoo?
What? There's no tattoo.
There's no tattoo? What do you gotta do to...
I'll give you a pendant later. Don't worry about it. I gotta get one for Bahamut.
Gotta kiss the dragon egg or something?
What? He's not a baby. He's big dragon.
I don't know, I'm learning. I gotta read the pamphlet.
I know. I gotta make the pamphlet.
Okay, so yeah, I would like to peek into the barrel right here.
There is wine. the scent of it is obviously wrong. Like, wine has a scent to it. It's a drink like any other. Um, this smells rotted and foul.
Yeah, it turns into vinegar.
So what you're saying is I could where the fuck is that item at?
Burned, you might want to take a scoop or two of this, but it's not going to be the most useful. You might be able to swindle it off though.
Swindle it all. Don't I have something
I-
that can make fucking fire?
And that one seems good. I would like to also peek at this one.
What's that?
That one got a green check mark, right? And then I would also like to look in this barrel.
Gotcha. Same thing. Foul, either rotted or poisoned wine.
Okay, number 3. Door number 3.
Same thing.
Okay. That's good.
I should note that this room is filling with smoke because from the burning barrel.
Oh shit.
Yeah, really, I don't have a way to put that out.
Oh no. Oggy, can Bahamut make any water?
Make water.
You got that spell? I
Nope.
think that's a spell.
It is, and I don't have it. I have light as a
I
cantrip.
can create an acid splash. That's all I got.
I mean,
Mage hand. Can I mage hand try to pat out the flames?
I
No.
can put oil on it. I'll just put oil on it, guys.
No, oil's
Don't worry
flammable.
about it. Just put oil on it and put it on the rest of the barrels, and then leave.
We
Tell
don't
the
want to
guy
burn
do
down
it.
the winery though. Fucked up.
Are these stairs leading up right here, off to the right?
Yes, there are stairs leading up and off to the right, as well as stairs leading up and off to the left.
Okay, perfect. So Burnden has just drunk so much fucking alcohol and everything since breakfast this morning that he's gonna haul right on up those stairs, unzip his pants, let his pecker out, and piss all over that barrel and try and put it out.
I mean, we do have water skins.
I've got your fucking water skin right here, mate. Just let me relax for a second. Don't look. I can't go when you're looking.
High or low?
I'm sorry.
Guess high or low.
Where are you aiming?
No. I need you to guess a number, high or low.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Low.
All right.
Fuck!
No. That's a D100.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
You don't even know what you won yet.
Wait for the result.
Your prodigious emptying of your bladder stymies the flames somewhat. Certainly enough that they don't seem to be spreading elsewhere, although the barrel is still steadily burning.
Felt pretty good.
Oh,
I had to
also have
go for a long time.
Yeah, I would like to water skin drain the thing to try to help with the fire.
Okay. High or low?
I'll go for high.
That does it. The flames grow shorter.
Nice.
The barrel is starting to cool.
would we say that has put that out, or
It probably requires one more water skin's worth of water to fully go out.
I guess I'll try my luck. I will also do the same thing, and I will pick low. Yeah.
That'll do it.
No more water for me.
You have 2 emptied water skins, 1 empty bladder, and a cooled off barrel.
I'm gonna reach out one arm and brace myself on the railing in front of me. And just kind of say, "Sorry, boys, I've been holding that one since Madame Vistone's. Ugh. My mother always said only shake twice. More than twice, and that's a sin." I'll tuck it back in and rejoin the party.
Put your pants warm away.
But is it a sin for Bahamut?
What? To pee?
No, to shake it more than twice.
I don't think Bahamut concerns of little things.
Oh, I'm sorry, were you not just paying attention? Do I have to get it back out again?
You get it back out. I'm gonna take this fucking weapon and chop it off. Keep it in your pants.
You're gonna chop his dick off with a mace.
Yes. No, the weapon.
Oh, the
Spiritual weapon.
You still have that
Yes.
Is that a 10-minute duration or is it a 1-minute duration? I think it's a 1-minute duration.
It probably is, but it's still on the screen, so I'm using it.
Good enough.
Yeah, that's a 1-minute duration. That weapon winks out.
Right as it's going for the sausage.
Oh, yeah, I whip it out at the exact moment that it's about to slice my fucking wiener.
All right. Let's go through the door.
I wasn't expecting spiritual castration tonight, but I guess here we are.
Mhm.
And actually, before you go through the door, let's stop here, gentlemen.